Okay, let's talk about Troy Andersen's release from Falcons because this isn't just another roster move. It's a fascinating case study in NFL talent development. First, imagine being a second-round pick, hyped as a versatile linebacker who also played QB and RB in college. You're the guy coaches drool over, right? Then, 3 years later, you're out the door after barely playing 26 games. What happened here? That's the question I kept asking myself while reading this news. Let's unpack it. Andersen's career arc feels like a tragic sports movie waiting to happen. Drafted in 2022 with sky-high potential, he immediately hit the field as a rookie, playing every game. But then injuries became his defining legacy. Shoulder, pec, knee, it's not just bad luck. It's a pattern that raises bigger questions. Was his college workload at Montana State a red flag teams ignored? Or is this just the brutal reality of the NFL, where even the most athletic players can be derailed by one wrong step? Here's what fascinates me: Andersen's stats. 135 tackles in 26 games. That's solid production. But the Falcons clearly decided his injury risk outweighed his upside. Personally, I think this reflects a shift in how teams value durability versus potential. In the old days, you'd stick with a young player through injuries. Now, the Falcons are cutting bait and rolling the dice on Christian Wilkerson, a WR with 0 Pro Bowl pedigree. What does that say about their rebuild strategy? Are they prioritizing short-term fixes over long-term bets? Let's zoom out for a second. Andersen's story isn't unique. Look at guys like Marcus Mariota or Myles Garrett's legal issues. The NFL chews up prospects constantly. But what's interesting here is the contrast between his college versatility and his NFL fragility. At Montana State, he was a Swiss Army knife, QB, RB, pound. But in the pros, specialization is king. Maybe Andersen's greatest strength in college became his weakness in the league. How many teams fall into this trap? They draft athletes, not roles. One thing I keep circling back to: the timing of this release. Cutting him now, post-injury-riddled 2024 season, feels like the Falcons are admitting defeat. But is this a failure of player development or just cold business? If they'd kept him, would they have been stuck paying a second-round salary for a third-stringer? This isn't just about Andersen. It's about how franchises balance investment versus return. And let's be real, the Wilkerson signing? That's a classic hope for the best move. He's a low-risk, low-reward guy. The Falcons are clearly pivoting to cheaper, younger options. So what's next for Andersen? Personally, I'd bet on him landing somewhere as a depth player, maybe even switching positions again. But this story is bigger than one player. It's a reminder that NFL potential is fragile. Draft picks aren't guarantees, they're high-stakes experiments. And for every Tom Brady going undrafted, there's a Troy Andersen getting cut after 3 injury-plagued seasons. The Falcons' decision here isn't just about football. It's about risk management in a league where careers are built on a razor's edge of health and timing. What do you think? Is this a harsh but necessary move? Or did Andersen deserve more rope? Let me know in the comments.